Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of One Big Thing. Kurt Goulding here, and today's one big thing is Harbinger. Hey, how do you like that word? A big one for me. Harbinger. We are beginning to see some early harvest results, and they are confirming the big crop that everybody's been saying is a possibility. Now, one of the most interesting things to keep in mind is that historically, the worst yields occur in the early days of harvest. And we're seeing big yields here in the early harvest. So, could this be a harbinger of things to come? Sure, there are areas that have been hit with some hot temps. However, we never saw extended weeks of brutal heat and months of no rain. There are stretches of 5-7 days at most. So as we start pushing more and more into harvest, it could get interesting. Sure, we got a bit of a dead cat bounce last week and yesterday. After all, the funds had a massive short. And they came in and covered it. Took some profits. But now that they've lightened up their shorts, man, they're loaded for bear and could potentially pound the corn and soybean markets significantly. Now, a couple of key things to watch is where September corn goes off the board. This will give us a very high probability of where the next down move on these corn is headed. And you can say the same thing for Sep beans and the final destination of Nov and Jan beans. With these lower prices, the demand side hasn't come in to be the one buying and pushing prices higher. Dead cat bounce. And one thing that we've gathered is that with this rally in corn, suddenly Brazilian and Ukrainian corn are competitive with U.S. offers. Now, we have yet to see any consequential increase in buying by anyone. In soybeans, we've seen a few sales, not massive sales, but we see a little bit. But the reality is their demand just isn't going to be what it once was. Lots to watch. So until next time,